Hello, my name is Caleb Stovall, and I'll be persuading you and explaining why sport climbing is better than bouldering and why you should do sport over bouldering. Firstly, I will talk about the benefits just in general for climbing. Some of the health benefits are the fact that it is a full body workout. Obviously, you're climbing, every muscle is used: your back, your arms, your forearms, your legs, and everything in that. Another addition to that is it improves your balance. Obviously, because you're climbing, you're twisting your body and you're keeping your center of balance so you don't fall off. Obviously, with that full body workout, you're going to get a full and increased amount of endurance because you are working out. As well as with it, you have to be flexible in general for climbing, and that is something that you work on. And as you climb in general, you get better at it. And I found that, and I'm getting my source from this on the Climbing on the Rock is what it's called, the website, if you want to check that out. First off, what's the difference between sport climbing and bouldering? Some of the main differences are with your terminology, which is anchors, which are what you bolt into. Another term for sport climbing, you're clipping something into the wall, you're clipping your rope. And all that. Another difference is the height. Obviously, sport climbing is going to be your 40, 50, 60, sometimes 90-foot walls, even more depending if you're doing multiple pitches. Each pitch is kind of where you stop, you take a break, and you flip when you're climbing, because you start on the ground, you climb up, then your partner climbs up, and then you keep going from there. Obviously, with bouldering, it's low to the ground, kind of it's more inherently dangerous, and I'm getting this off of WikiHow, Ultimate Gear List, and the hidden in climbing.com. So with that, the dangers of bouldering are: A, you don't have a rope, so your partner can't catch you if you fall, in a sense of they can't stop you immediately from falling. Bouldering, you go to the ground, and you have a higher risk of breaking a bone, twisting an ankle, pulling something because you're stuck. It's just a lot more dangerous. You have to have pads on the ground so that if you fall, you're hitting those and not a rock, or hitting the ground hard. And when you're bouldering, you're still going up like 20, 30 feet on some routes for that. With the different types of climbing, in that you have trad, and this is all in sport. So you have trad climbing, which you're putting your own gear into the actual rock. There's no anchors for you to clip into. Then you have your sport climbing, which is your quick draws, which are a double carabiner with a piece of cloth in the middle that you clip into an anchor, which is a metal piece that is in the rock. And then you clip your rope into that. So with your sport climbing for just sport, you have quick draws, your guri, which is your belay device, which your partner has when they are catching you. You have your 2 harnesses for each partner, your climbing shoes, chalk bag, and that. And that's priced probably, if you get a big enough group, which is why sport climbing is better, because you can get a big enough group who can share their gear. So it's a lot less expensive than bouldering, which is probably around $600 a piece per person. With sport climbing, you're probably spending around maybe $200-300 a person. With that, with your group and the other gear that you need, with that, it does get pricey if it's by yourself in anything of this sport. With that, it's still safer than that. Another thing for that is on Lindescapes. It's talking about the different techniques and muscles used. For sport climbing, it's long, it's easier movements, it's just longer, so it's more endurance based. With bouldering, it's a lot more strength. Let me hold on for this short movement and get up. It is a lot harder. It is harder to get into. With that, it's, again, with sport climbing, it's your slow twitch muscle, rather than bouldering, which is your fast twitch muscle. Big, fast movement, dyno, get to the top. With that, again, going back to the health benefits, a few of those it's a lower effect on the body in general for physical activity. It's you're pulling your body weight. You're not being affected by other people's movements as much. With that, like if you were playing a different sport, with bouldering, yes, you're pulling your own body weight, but you're also falling on your own body weight. So when you fall, you hit your ankle at a wrong angle, you're gonna break it, roll it, more possible dangers of that even with a pad. Those pads are soft, but they're not that soft. Hopefully this has persuaded you as to why you should do sport climbing other than bouldering. Thank you for your time.